Hello, we're back. I guess Cameron's not back.
I'm driving.
You're at a stoplight. We're back. Welcome back to another video. I'm Laura, that's Cameron, and we're here now. Don't worry. Thank you for hanging in there for the past, I don't know, month and a half or so. I was thinking that in the future, if we're still vlogging, I feel like just like taking January off is probably not a bad thing because it's after the holidays and I get a lot of time off for the holidays, so coming back to work in January is just always so hectic. So it's been a time. It's been a time the past month and a half. The last time you saw me, I was getting off of a cruise December 5th. It is currently January 22nd. No, that was December like 6th or something. Anyways, beginning of December. Hiatus wasn't all that intentional for this long because we were gonna vlog last weekend and then could not find my SD card or the reader that I need to import the videos into my computer to edit. So we just went to Best Buy and got that stuff. As soon as we get home, it's gonna show up, but it's fine because I don't really have many external hard drives. So I just kind of keep buying SD cards. It seems cheaper. It might not be in the long run, but for now it is. What's happened since January, December? We had Christmas, we went home, we were caught in the travel craziness. Our flights home got canceled the day before. We were going to rent a car because all we have right now is this little car. It doesn't handle weather very well. So we were gonna rent a car and that was a mess. So we ended up canceling her rental car at like 11 p.m. the night before we were supposed to leave. So then we just ended up driving this car.
Why didn't you vlog that?
Because it was stressful. I did not vlog at all during the holidays, obviously. It was just a very stressful time. But we made it home. We got to go to both of our families, all of our families, for Christmas, which was really great. Travel down was perfect. It was fine. Travel back up, it was very, very rainy. So it took us, and we weren't on any kind of time crunch on the way home. So we just went very slowly and stopped a lot. So it took us a long time, but that was the holidays. I did go down to Southern California for work.
Just get my birthday.
Cameron had his birthday. We, what he wanted to do this year was play Skyrim all day. So we kind of told our friends, come over whenever. Cameron's just gonna be playing video games. So come over whenever you feel like it. We had drinks, we had food all day. It was actually really fun and really relaxing. They helped to make choices in the video games. We did watch a movie. Yeah. What else did we do on your birthday? I guess that's it. We did a drinking game with Skyrim, which was really fun. I'll show you the drinking game when we get home. I still have the poster up or out, and I'll show you that. We were just kind of getting back to regular life. Today is a Sunday. Oh, Cameron did get another play in Northwest 10. I don't know if we said that last year when you got in. I don't know how involved we were. But so there's a competition for playwriters in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Alaska, and British Columbia. Any other places?
No, just all the Northwest.
The Northwest 10. They write a 10-minute script and then they do this show with the ones that won. There's probably 5 or 6 maybe?
I think 8.
8? That's a weird number. That they do like all in one show, and they do the show here in Eugene, and it's actually at Cameron's work is where they hold it.
Yeah,
so
it's not my work doing it. They just
held.
use the space. Yeah.
Because Cameron works at a theater. So Cameron got in again, which was really exciting, and I signed up to audition for it. So that's mid-February is the audition. So we'll see how that goes. I have not been on stage since probably Flashback. Yeah, probably Flashback, which was I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago. It's been a long time. We're going to Michael's in St. Vinny's and lunch. So let's go. All right, we are at Michael's. Cameron is gonna work on a craft project.
A couple years in the making.
Yeah, but I want to do one too, but I want to see how he does it first. So he's gonna do his. We're looking for popsicle sticks.
Yep.
That's not popsicle
lighting
sticks.
elements.
We have those at home. We got our popsicle sticks.
What do you think cost?
This is, if you're in the market for popsicle sticks, get the large amount. These are 200 for $5.49, and these are 1,000 for $7.99. So I say go for the 1,000 for just a couple dollars more.
There isn't like a domestic mini animals, is there?
I don't know.
It'd be nice to have a dog by a fire.
Aw. There's a corgi in here.
That's too big.
See, this is why I need Cameron to do it first, because all of my proportioning of things will be really bad. This is why I come to St. Vinny's. Oh yeah, that's really good. Cameron's gonna roll for a burger. So he's got proteins, breads, sauces, roughage, and wild magic.
First one.
Your protein.
Start with the 17. That's nothing. 17.
Oh, is it weighted?
See, that's, I'm just
you know what you could do? Take the last number of the teen.
There you go.
If it's within that
There you go.
That'll
Smart.
help make it go faster.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just too good at D&D. That's
No,
I roll
it's great.
high.
Yeah.
All right, two. Beyond beef.
Oh, okay, that works. Oh, you want to go down to cheese? Oh, I see.
7 is nothing. 1 is cheddar. That'll work.
Right.
You're just making a regular burger so far.
So far.
Pretty much. The vegan style. Well, no, not vegan with cheddar, but vegetarian style.
I'm doing a lettuce wrap for him.
Ooh, so healthy.
It'll be on a bed of greens. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
2 for roughage. 2 is a tomato.
Tomato.
And 4 is bell peppers.
Bell pepper. All right. Do you want those raw or grilled?
Grilled, please. Would be wonderful. That is Thousand Island.
Okay.
I'm just making a salad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And ranch.
And ranch. All right. Cool.
And roll for wild magic.
Wild magic.
Mango chutney.
Okay, there we go.
Nice. That's how pretty my mimosa is. It's, no, you're making uppity. It's caramel apple. And Cameron got a pomegranate mimosa. Yeah. Oh yeah. Starting off with cheese daggers. Yeah. Delicious. Tell me as if it's good ranch. Yeah. Yes. Here is my burger. It looks so good. And then we got some extra fries. And there's Cameron's salad, pretty much. How is it? That was pretty good. Pretty good. Nice. Looks really good. Hello. We've had lunch. Ooh. We are home now very quickly. Cameron is getting Odin. And we're going to go take him on a little walk. We have like this. We've been there with you guys. We have this like lake near our house-ish. We can walk there, but we're gonna drive. That's the plan. Then come home and relax the rest of the night. It's currently 2:30. Are you excited going walkies? Oh, hi. Are you excited?
Hey, buddy. Hi.
Which one do you want to give a kiss to?
Yeah.
Aww.
I win.
Whatever. Can you say hi? The people haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, bye. Come on, bud. Don't see any turtles yet. We're home now. We've been home for a little bit, just relaxing. This weekend, basically all we've been doing is playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater, because you can buy it for Xbox, and did they just redo it?
Yeah, like pretty recently they revamped the whole thing.
It's like still very nostalgic to what it was. And all the mechanics are the same. I think they just upgraded a couple of the graphics.
Just as bad as I used to be.
Yeah, I am too. You're much better than I am at it though. I am a button masher, so even though we yesterday went through the whole tutorial of learning how to do all the tricks.
With our friend Old Man Tony.
Yeah, I don't know. I just press all the buttons when I'm in the air and see what happens. Cameron's much better at pressing the right buttons when he has to.
I'm also really good at falling.
That's what we've been doing this weekend. It's been a quiet weekend of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Oh, my camera's about to die. I need to get another battery. But I have this cat on me, so I probably won't get a battery right now. Dinner is served. We had HelloFresh. Cameron's on the phone with his parents, I think. HelloFresh. Italian chicken over lemony spaghetti. And that's what we got. It smells so good. Full of garlic and lemon. Hello. It is exactly a week after that last clip. Yeah, I'm hoping this video goes out tomorrow. It should. This is the last part. I've edited up to this point. So there were a few things from the vlog I wanted to update you, I guess. I don't know, show you. And then a couple more things to update you on from the past like 2 months. So one, in this vlog earlier, we were at Michael's shopping for a craft project, and I realized I did not say what the craft project was. So good job, me. Cameron's gonna make a book nook. If you've never seen one, here's an example of one or two or however many I find via Google. This is a book nook. Basically, he's gonna take, I don't know what he has to do it with, I forget, but you take like, I guess like a box that fits in your bookshelf, and then you have put like miniatures in there so that when you stick it into your bookshelf, it looks like a little miniature world inside your bookshelf. So that's what he's making, or he wants to make from Michael's. I think he wants to make like a cozy little cabin, hobbit hole kind of thing. And then he also wants to make it so that like you can look inside, but also kind of like look around the corner and there's still stuff. So it looks like it goes on for a long time. That's what he's making. And that's why we went to Michael's to get the popsicle sticks and the lighting. He's using popsicle sticks, I think, for the wood floor, and then I think a little bit of a roof. I also said I'd show you the Skyrim drinking game, so let me show you that. Drink responsibly, folks. Drink responsibly. I found this online. I can link it down in the description below if you want. We did 10 things. Take a drink if, and then these things happen. There were a lot more than 10 things we went through and picked. Cameron picked the things that he knew we would get to that day, and because he's played the game so many times, he has memorized it. And then just like some fun things too. So there's things like, take a drink if a dragon randomly appears in the game world. Or somebody badmouths the other side in the Civil War. I don't really know what many of these mean, but I know we had fun. Drink if you encounter a bear or a saber cat. And then the bottom one is finish your drink if you encounter Mike? I think it's like Mike, the liar on the road. I guess that's like pretty rare. So that was the drinking game. I hear an Odin. I'll be right back. Okay, back. And the next thing I wanted to update you all was a reading update. I'm currently reading Outlander. I found this at the thrift store. And then I found the second book at the thrift store. I've been reading it for a while. I'm on page 115 out of like 600 and some odd pages. I'm really enjoying it so far. If you know Outlander and you know me also, you might be like, why are you reading that? It's a series and you don't do too well committing to series, especially big honkers. I'm gonna get through the first book. I have the second book. Depending on how I feel after the first book, I'm gonna try to make it my goal to get through like a big old series like this year. That might bring my reading numbers down because it's a lot. But that doesn't really matter to me. I did set a reading goal for 35 books, I think. 35 books this year. I'm probably going to get through a lot more audiobooks than I will if I'm reading these Outlander books, which I think I said I am really enjoying it. Once I start reading, I'm like, oh yeah, this... Oh no, wait, I'm on page 150. I have this bookmark. It's sideways. I got for Christmas from my mom. But that's like, it has a little L. But it does, I sometimes get confused on when I open the book. Sometimes it's this, but this is the back. I'm actually on this page. Anyways, the book I'm listening to on audiobook right now is called Stiff. It's a non-fiction, which I don't do as much of, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm trying to pull up the thing here for you. It's called Stiff, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers. If you know me, this is right up my alley. But it's about like the history and the science behind people donating their bodies for science and how cadavers have been used in the past. So like the history of it all, with grave robbing and all that kind of stuff. It's very interesting. I normally listen to books when I'm cooking. I'm okay listening to this one while cooking, although sometimes I have to switch out. Because I'm like, I'm not very hungry anymore, even me. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading, and that's my goals, 35 books and or getting through a full like fantasy series this year. That's reading update. That's updates from the vlog. Travel update. We've got some good and we've got some not so good news. We'll start with the not so good news. My bun's crooked. We had to cancel our spots on the viewer cruise. That wasn't a ghost, that was the cat coming in. I was really sad, but it was just too expensive. Disney Cruise Line's getting kind of ridiculously expensive, and it was really the flights that did it in for me. I could not find cheap flights down to New Orleans. I was really upset about it. It really sank in when my mom and I were on our Disney cruise in December. And the last videos you saw, it really sank in there that like that was gonna be our last Disney cruise for a while. It wasn't necessarily about the Disney cruise or where we were going. It was the people that we were going to be with. We were gonna be with all of our friends. But it's fine. What we do have planned though this year is a different cruise. We are all going, so me, Cameron, my mom and Scott are all going on an Alaskan cruise. And I'm very excited about that because it's Alaska. And that kind of made up for the not going on the viewer cruise, was booking a different cruise. This was, and it's going to be on Norwegian. So it's the free at sea thing. So on top of it being cheaper for the four of us than the viewer cruise would have been for the four of us altogether, it also includes alcohol, $50 credit for excursions, I think per stateroom, maybe per excursion, I'm not quite sure. $50 credit, Wi-Fi, which I don't think we'll use. I don't want to use. The reason that I love cruises is because you don't have that. But anyways, and it also, we're all four in balcony rooms. So it includes all of that and is still cheaper than the Disney cruise would have been. And the flights there, I think, are also significantly cheaper to go to Anchorage. Anyways, all that to say, we're going on our first Norwegian cruise line. Mine and Cameron's first Norwegian. My mom and Scott did one last year in September to Alaska. It takes off from Seward, which is really cool. So Seward, and then we actually, it's not a loop. It takes us from Seward to Vancouver, and then we will just fly home from Vancouver. The vlogs for that might be a little bit different. I may do like combined days. Normally on like vacation vlogs series, I do a vlog per day, but I think with this one I might like do 2 or 3 days together, because on this ship there's not much to do, which we're very excited about. When we're at sea, there's not going to be much to vlog aside from the beautiful scenery, of course, which will show you all of that. But aside from that, we're not going to be like doing much. We're going to probably be reading and looking out the window and eating, which we'll share eating with you. But what I'm saying is it probably won't be as much to vlog, so I'm probably going to combine it, and it's going to be very, very relaxing cruise, and I don't want to interrupt that by shoving camera in everyone's faces. So that series might be a little different. Also, with that being said, Cameron, it is our first Norwegian cruise, so we will be sharing a lot of like the food and the activities we do, the excursions, of course, at the ports. I'll vlog, but just so you know, it might be a little different. And then in September, we are actually going to Hawaii with Cameron's family. That's still a very long way away, so we'll see when we get to that point, but I may or may not vlog that trip. Also not a ghost, just the dog. I haven't vlogged around Cameron's family very much, so if I do, it'll probably only be like 1 or 2 videos that I just kind of put the full week in and get like little clips throughout the week. That's probably what that's gonna be. That's everything. Oh my gosh, I've been talking forever. I'm glad to be back. I feel like this brings some sunshine back into, it's been dark in winter. It's been a long winter and it's not even close to being done. And I think that is affecting me a little bit. So thank you for letting me talk at you for 13 minutes here. I will cut it down significantly, I'm sure. I cut out a lot of rambling like this. This will probably be out. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. There's a lady.
Not a lady. Uh-oh. People.
People.
It's worse to say sugar dad than it is sugar daddy.